Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here. Welcome to the next part of Dawntrail's MSQ. Final Fantasy XIV. Right, so picking up where we left off. Straight into the departure of the train. Here in Shaloni, on the northern continent of Tural. Alright.
Glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat. Here she comes!
Alright, let's see how this goes. Expecting something to go horribly wrong. Only the one carriage. Okay. So there's the barrels for the fuel.
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Tural. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yassolani.
That's fair.
And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with.
Oh, there's still problems today. So,
but we'll
you're
keep
good.
working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
Now, if we could just actually get the trains to behave themselves in the US, that'd be great. Seriously, you guys have got barely, what? How many train lines? Seriously, if you had train lines going to each city, they'd be so much greater for infrastructure, but hey-ho.
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yassolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make...
Hello.
You better make them quick.
They're running from something.
Not another one!
You can't be serious.
The sky's darkening as well. That's not normal. That can't be good.
Gods have mercy.
Oh yeah, that's not right. That's a... okay. Great big purple dome of lightning energy. That's a new one.
What in the flying? What's happening?
Oh, the train! Nitobekwe and the others!
Oh, bugger.
My home lies that way as well.
Rescue mission underway.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
Got a spare? Right. That's a problem. What in the hells? Oh no. Zaralja, what have you done? Oh, that can't be good.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tulliola?
Great big ominous dome over there. And you get back right away. We need to follow that airship. Yeah, we've got a great big dome over there. We've also got airship heading that way. It's like, rock in a hard place here. Thing we can act upon, thing we have no clue about. Chase after the airship. Oh boy.
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning.
Oh, there's more.
The people need
Unless
our
that one
help.
airship split into 5, maybe. It certainly looked big enough. It could probably do that. Oh boy. Okay. What in the hells?
Can you stand?
Well, we know good weapons work on them at least.
Come, everyone!
Okay. Conventional weapons not entirely working, but they do have some effect.
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Basically, they're not people, as far as we can tell. These are definitely machines. Okay. No, you do not.
Someone help me, please!
You sodding hells! There you go! Fudging! Hell?
What did it just do?
It absorbed something. Oh, cool, Jaja. You have got a great sense of timing.
Thank you.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
Yeah. I'm not sure who's more nervous here, the kid or Bakul.
I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace.
Quickly, before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bakul Jaja.
Oh boy. More machines.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to take my blade next?
Well, when in doubt, smash them. Who in the what in hells? Who are you? someone from the Arc Peace, but we'll figure out who they are later, I suppose. Dude, you're as clueless as I am. So the train went off to wherever it was going. Great big purple electric dome appeared. Then airships came out and headed to the city, and now it's under attack. That's about as much as we know right now. Who or what they are, not a clue. Captain Ram. And hello. Yep. Zorulja. There you are. Augmented, I see.
That you should still live.
Zorulja?
By the gods. What has happened to you?
He's been augmented and upgraded by the looks of things.
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuli Yolal and surrender of all its territories.
Hey!
Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Okay, you're a problem.
Have you gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much, and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
Yep. Ooh, hello. Oh, great. Yep, of course the swords are going to shoot energy beams. Of course they are.
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Papa, wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Oh boy.
Fear not. Zorulja is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
Yeah, except that was before he got augmented and upgraded, boyo.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Huh? Long dead. He's been alive. What is going on in that head of yours? At least he's on about my force sense. The animation team, though, is cooking with this.
Farewell, Zorulja, my son. And forgive me.
I think you should double tap. Double tap. That's doing a thing. And this is why you double tap.
What?
Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of 2 souls, despite the passing of 1.
You're not Zoralja, are you?
I shall even the odds.
Oh, good lord. Yep, he's gone boost mode. No, you did not.
Papa?
Oh, the animation team's really cooking on this.
Even the blessed are mortal. Father! You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself.
Oh boy.
Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Dude? Really?
Zoralja, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
Why the hell are we not joining in? We're a friggin' healer. Papa can die. He can't. Oh, good God. That's the healer set? That's the... Oh, good Lord. I know we were Mad Maxing this, but... I know that that area was Mad Maxing the gear, but good Lordy. Oh, good God. After that dramatic moment, this is the gear you give us. This is the gear you give us. Oh, God. How does it die? What are the dying likes? What's the die like for it? Oh, good God. Okay. Jesus. So die number 2 handles the... Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you for willing to also I can deflect glamour plates, because... Good God. Alright. How could this happen? Right. That's a problem we need to deal with.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Screw that.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. Saw them, yes. I always found their teachings comforting.
Dear Lord, the animation team's going off on this. Good Lord.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see your
Had to throw that
nation
15 line in there,
to a
didn't we?
brighter future.
Okay, Kataram, you've got some explaining to do. You were there. What the fuck is going on here? Alright. Time to run damage control. Right, so, Vau Kona. I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Damn it, I skipped that line there. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. I thank you for the report. Please inform the Guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. And this is why you are Vow of Reason. The people. I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you, thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Alpha No and Laze, could you take Bayside Bevy? Carl and Aaronville, the palace perimeter. As for you, please come to Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards. Right. You, we're gonna have a chat later. I do like how even the music's changed for this. Ominous clouds. Jesus. Ships are definitely still there, as he said. Alright, Resplendent Quarter. Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader. They say he looked like Zoralja. That can't be true, can it? What would the first promise to attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? All I can say is I'm glad this is not happening during the final days. Because if this had happened during then, good gods. Thank you. The pain is bare now, but I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Why did they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Galul Jaja. We were safe, but now... Oh boy. This is undermining Waklamat and Kona in quite a big way. Thanks. I think I'm alright. Did you see them? Those soldiers. They look like people, but they killed and killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? sir. My husband and son, they were... God, damn it. The hell are you playing at, Zaraja? Even Xenos wasn't this mad. Alright, where's the last person to help out? Where are they? Oh. Then we can go in this building? No one in there, though. There's the last person. Where are they? Further up the hill, maybe? Ah! See a hint of a quest marker. Here we go. My thanks. I'll be fine now. We failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Val Wuklamat and Valkona? They're not to blame. I understand, I do, but I need to clear my head. Yeah, they were kind of busy with the first promise. God, this is a mess. You finished aiding the people here? For now. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children? Now. No, now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are at Talon March? And afterwards go and find Alize at Bayside Bevy. You are going to exhaust yourself. Well, that's the way things have to go for this, I'm afraid. Alright. Head down to the forward cabins. Gotta clear a line of sight of the airships from down here. There's no evidence of significant damage from the battle. Fighting did not spread this far, it seems. Well, that's something. Well, that one's still blank by the looks of things. Might get updated later. Who knows? For now... Jeez. Damage of war still around. Which is a nice touch. Fresh scorch marks on the ground are doubtless from the enemy assault. The shop appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor. The port remains unscathed, but the enemy ships continue to loom overhead. I've helped all those I could find and seen them delivered into the Landsguard's care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Sir Aldrich actually meant to harm the people, I mean, look around. Buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. We can discuss that later. How's Lemati? Yeah, even after what happened to her father, she's trying so hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned seeing her heading towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gornatruk Gleam Sands. Yeah, that would track. This is definitely more of a fight, instill fear into them kind of deal. Again, so glad this didn't happen during the final days, otherwise we'd be seeing people turn into all sorts of monsters and the situation would be even worse. Oh yeah.
Steady now.
Voice acting for this one.
I've brought you medicine. Drink.
There you are, Lamati. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamati. Lamati!
How? How could I?
Look at me, Lamati. You need rest. You and him both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people, I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise.
Hey, hey, hey.
What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
I'm sorry, what exactly do you expect yourself to do against that? Suddenly appearing out of nowhere. We'll handle this together. You won't save your people by brooding.
You're right. This isn't the time for sulking.
Good girl.
Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do, rather than what I can't.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. How are you supposed to
We've
fight
dealt
against that?
with
when they
unfriendly
suddenly appear?
factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings.
I don't think we're going to
People who are
talk on
unwilling to
Ojutsu our
listen.
way out of this one, Naruto.
Even so, I believe that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There'll be no reasoning with him. He killed our people.
Oh, good.
Our father.
We're not taking a Token no Jutsu
He'll
route
stop
with him.
at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zoralja and kill him.
Yep. So I don't think he's going to accept anything less. Yeah, welcome to Ancient Civilizations in Final Fantasy, Zach. This unfortunately happens a fair more often than we usually like it to. At least it's not the Alligans this time around. They're the usual suspects when it comes to ancient technology civilization stuff over in, like, the previous expansions up till now. It's always been, like, something to do with the Alligans. I'm fine. Just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me and for urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly. I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers Zoralja commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle. Not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray, but I will make it my strength. The strength to do what I must. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kona. Could you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Elsie I'll be alright? She's probably at Bayside Bevy. Right. Also, you owe us information about the Golden City, love, so now would probably be a good time to spill the beans. Given that best bet is these things came from the Golden City. Since that was where we last saw Zoralja, and he was, you know, looking for power and conquest from there. So, yeah. Best bet is these things came from there. And here we have one of the machines intactish. I'm going to zoom around to this side so we get a better look at it. Just kind of have a better look at it from here. Get rid of depth of field. Okay, get rid of self. Alright, so. Very automaton-y. High-tech weaponry, certainly. Well, at least we can confirm it's not Allagan. Their most advanced technological soldiers, well, hold on, what do I have? Do I have something of theirs that resembles it? It might be more minions. Hold on. Their most technological advanced machine that the Allagans had, in terms of humanoid looking, resembled more... That's the Dane, we don't need you. Where are we? That. That's Alexander, that's definitely not Allagan. Well, kind of looked-ish like that kind of thing, really, for the Allagan stuff. That's Omega, that's Alexander, they're not Allagan derived. But yeah, Allagan tech kind of usually looks like I mean, that's an example of Allegan technology there. It's a kind of floating orb things with lines going through them. That's an example of Allegan tech. And reversed engineered Allegan tech is what the Garleans have, which we saw throughout their Magitech in Garlemald. It's that kind of stuff that went for that kind of thing. These guys... These are definitely not Allegan. I mean, the closest to Allegan tech I can't even mount that here. But yeah, that mount there, Gabriel, that's reversed engineered from Allegan technology built by Garleans. Think the kind of like the flight suits from Nier Automata, if you're familiar with those, kind of similar to that idea. But this is beyond that. I take it to mean that Lamati is feeling better. She needs to be strong for the people of Tyrell, I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. You and me both. It's clearly not a person, but doesn't look like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far as wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before? You want taking a closer look? May yield some clues as to Zeralja's new powers. Alright. Examine the fallen soldiers. You may move the camera. Okay. I mean, I've just given it in-depth about what exactly we're doing just now. The general shape of the weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've ever seen before. From a distance, it appeared to be simple armor, but upon closer inspection, its construction is quite intricate. The material from which it is made is unclear, and you see no signs of a power source. Yeah, and when it comes to any kind of magitech-y, any kind of power sources have always been these kind of big, bulky canister type things. Or some kind of large enough core inside. They've never been person-sized small. In a place where her eyes or a mouth might be, you see a strange sigil on the front of his helm. Yeah, we have got no clue. Even the Omicrons are nothing like these guys. So what do you think? It looks like a person, but it's clearly mechanical. That's about as much of a description as we can give for it, unfortunately, indeed. While it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny, the lack of a face not least of all. Do you see any sign of a power source? Unless we tear open the chest and find something, so it probably doesn't run in ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. That seemed to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? So a metallic stone like everything? We have the Sky Deep Cenote. Right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. While the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. Yep. These things are from the Golden City. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with the others when we gather at Sun Perch. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. Right. Oh, no. Nope. Okay, we've got to get this sorted. Right, off to the palace. Let's see what we can do about this invading force, shall we? Yeah, make up a strategy. Looks like everyone is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care.
That's not actually a bad number, given that it was an all-out attack on the city.
Structural damage at
Only
least is
50
limited,
deaths.
so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen.
And Charlene is pretty advanced. They built a
What
fucking
is their
starship for
nature?
starters.
And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Ah, speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
This had better be who I think it is.
Greetings, everyone.
Rahatia! And Stola hiding behind Catching Ram there. Yep, Stola and Grahatia. About time you two showed up.
Raha! Y'shtola!
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest. But I gather circumstances are quite dire.
Oh, you have no idea, love.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Good, I was wondering you left in charge. Given that you're supposed to be giving Kryle an opportunity to have a vacation. Some vacation this turned out to be.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Thanks to Wuglamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting.
Oh good, you know. Thank you.
What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
Thank you.
It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
Please do.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Toral.
Huh?
A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Yep.
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Toral nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
Nope.
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
It led to another reflection.
Oh boy.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs,
So it's
I reckon
another
maybe I'm best equipped
shard.
to speak on the matter.
It's another world. Okay.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
And here we go with the echo. So while Sketching Ram's giving them the speech version, we're going to actually see it through his memories. Okay. Galuf Baldessian.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
Okay.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allegan, or Mahi, or Nemian. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Yeah.
Seven hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
Nope. Something else. Okay.
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Hey, this is different.
hello.
Are you kidding me?
Are these Kryle's parents?
Baby? Now, hold on. Why would you...
Key.
Now, what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
Uh-oh. What the hell? You make that portal, it appears, you step under it, give us a baby and a key. And then you run away. So many questions.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void.
The Void being the 13th reflection.
We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important. So Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself.
Gods above.
Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could have figured, oh hey, you hail from an actual
But enough
another
about
world.
me.
from
We have more
a
pressing
reflection of
matters.
this world, a parallel world. Dear good lord.
The forces that assailed Tuliyollal. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers look like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but it was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
Jesus.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Right. Which numbered reflection is this then?
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections. But what of my home? What's become of it?
Ah, right. It's probably there and not here. Or, you know, blinked out of existence. We're gonna find out. This looks like a job for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
Right, what are you on, Jay? Thancred,
You can
where are
say
you?
that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Unofficial reunion, yeah. Unofficially, we never disbanded.
Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do.
Yeah, let's keep you on the down low about what
I have to
reflections
put
are,
a
etc.
stop
then.
to Zeralja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuliyollal. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
Alright, dang it.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too.
Dude, I wasn't gonna even suggest not coming.
I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
Yeah.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
That's a good point.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Fair enough. I know what I have to do now. So Ojik is the one in charge of things. Alright, let's do this. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. I need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them all will be well. Shake as they are, I don't know how many will come. For those who are most distressed will truly need to hear your words. If you like, I will seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us? Of course. While you handle that, Erenville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you can see to respond in quarter in Bayside Bevy, Alazani and I will split the rest of the city between us. Yeah, we've got something resembling a plan. I don't think Thancred and Urianger have left the city. I don't think they've left Tural just yet. Splendid quarter. We'll find people and get them rest. Get them told that there's stuff going on. If totally all falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories, all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard of Valwa Hamada's plan to address the people. What's the point? What could she and her brother possibly have to say? Really? The Dawn Servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. Stand around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I'll go hear what they intend to do. Please, leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Golul Jaja is slain? And yet Vau Klamat and Vau Kona still fight for our nation. For us. Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. I still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Vau Klamat is going to make an address soon. We'll be there, of course. I guess we're going to tag at least. Not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Toral, but where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, you can't stay here. I fear nowhere in Toral is beyond enemy's reach. But the lands across the salt. I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Toral. This is my home. And I know the Dawn Servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Side better now. Let's see. Proposed merchant. Probably not one of you, but hey-oh. Ooh, the wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry friend, but I have no time to spare. Vau Klamat and Vau Kona will soon be given a public address and I have to finish and take an inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. So this guy's already planning on heading there. I can't leave now. What if the soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? God, I have so many questions. See, it would put my mind at least to learn something, anything of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn Servants have to say. Phew, cleaning up is tiring work. Busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but totally all wants to come to this. And the new Dawn Servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. Here we go. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can. What else is there? Can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here. Find someplace safe. Vau Klamat wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan then. Suppose there's no harm in hearing what he has to say. Alright, now to find one more person who... Oh, here we go. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val will come out and Valcona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're getting ready to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it is too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. Alright, now up to the Winded Walk. Where is that again? I go back up there, so teleport point is down here. I'd love to know how you're still alive, Katzenram. Really. Looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alize had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. Ay ay ay. She turns everything into a contest. My apologies for involving you all in Turali affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zeralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the Star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. It begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. You have no idea what they were like before now. We had to kind of shape them a bit. Well, we gave them the good broad shoulders, but a little fine-tuning was required. Feels like it's going to be a voice-acted scene in this.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes. Don't worry. Sadness and anger. Everything.
OBS, behave yourself. Just gonna hold off here until OBS has reconnected itself. Okay, we're all good. Ay ay ay. Alright, resuming.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
Okay, here we go.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolcha.
Zorolcha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Oh good, you're playing the hype man.
Here, brother.
Oh good, you're playing the hype
That
man.
makes two of us. Or what was that? Two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight!
We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliolal will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Listening to Wuklamat and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Toral too will rise to occasion. This I can tell. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... There you all are! Ah, Lamity. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it is all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Jacques Toral Sky Gate. Go take a look at this dome and see how exactly it all works. It's one thing to know that it's all kind of another reflection coming into here, but it's another thing entirely to figure out how they're doing it. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Tulialol. We've been passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Oh boy. God, it's more airships. The Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels in Tulialol. Indeed, while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We're passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, we know a few locals who can help. We must divide into two groups. Erenville, Alzay, and Dahu will come with me to inquire of the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everything is finished, let's reconvene at Shaloni Station. We start at Hatsui. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. We do. The Sheriff Kamako should be able to tell us a few things. I just hope that the Daybreakers are behaving themselves with all this. Oh, it's you two. I'll be. Val Clamart as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin. Haven't looked in on the springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? This is true, then the people there are in danger. I'm worried about the other townships as well. The rest of you could head to the springs. I'll pay a visit to Mayor Watson. I'll accompany Erenville. See you all in a while. Off to the springs. Looks to be in order here. I'll clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals, seek to make rounds and see what we can learn. You're the one who helped us the other day. While Ika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nichiwaka is safe. It was after the train began its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine. We don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Wasalani. What a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. Okay, good. They haven't fridged her yet. Thank God. Hello, mechanical soldier. Shows no signs of life. Appears to have been run through with a pole arm. Hey! Good. Up you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After the ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. Our surprise and relief, our traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. Haha! Estinians floating around somewhere. Never get the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him. I can't say for the same for those in Yassolani. We haven't heard from anyone there. Hope Namika as well. Well, now Westinian's here then. Or was here. Knowing our luck, we'll probably bump into him at the dome. You heard about the spearmen as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone's spreading more gossip about me. Unless you've suddenly turned... Oh, there he is. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you're the one indeed keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. Yeah, you're not exactly a metric for strength here, buddy. Yeah, they're not very strong. Dude, you are half dragon at this point. So, are the rumors true? Galul Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zaralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're gonna help her, I assume? I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I'll remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am, and you're Sokoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely! If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. Oh great, that's what we need. An ego boost. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all. Can attest to that. Unfortunately, I can. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Good. Let's get patrolling right away then. Have fun babysitting. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Waste your words, huh? Just do what comes naturally. Dude, I would say the same thing to you, but again, wasted words. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. Good lord. But yeah, with Justinian here, everything should be relatively fine. I can't imagine anything going horribly wrong whilst he's here. Hell, if he put his mind to it, he could probably go up there and just basically, well, give the Covenant back their bomb, as it were. So the soldiers only appeared in the springs. That's interesting. Thanks to Justinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetzero are safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier proved fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zaralja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Dawntrail railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yassolani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. But then we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. We're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? There seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. As you'd expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yassolini? Waklomet's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back are here accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Wassolini. But then that big tremor struck not long after we left the station. I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, that fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? I've got a plan! Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zeralja wants me to prove I'm my father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tullialol. By charging in head-on, I'd make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that will get you there quick and break through defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. A cerulean-powered battering ram! Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she carry, and set her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? Nope. You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? Have you got a better idea? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads run from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there won't be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? There's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith, and quit your complaining. What if we fall really, really hard? There's no game back if we're dead. Ooh. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? We've had experience jumping off at the last minute. There's no change in her mind, is there? Just promise you'll be careful out there, honey. Okay, so we'll keep your wife safe, we promise. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown, never fear. Yeah, that's a reference to his other self in the first, whose wife did die. So, gonna go with that one. Seeing as I've never had a drink in my life, I certainly hope not. This one's teetotal. Wow. The more they say the same, the more differences there are. That'll be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Oh, we have got to keep her alive. We have got to keep her alive. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tural. That it will. But first, we've got work to do, so she'll look the part. Ah, boy. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolol and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. That, and Stola is eager, very eager to figure out how this other reflection has got over to our world. Because if they can do it and send corporeal beings through relatively with ease, then that will help her rift travel research immensely. To use this train as explosive is a brazen plan. With what one attempt, we best make it count. Even though we just met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Putting plans into locomotion. Oh, the puns! The puns! While I have no objection to the plans itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoral Jah will not strike Tuliolol in retaliation? I considered the possibility. When my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolol, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolol in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoral Jah, at least until Tuliolol has shored up its defenses. Right, we'll charge him from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time, Kono will find a way to fortify Tuliolol. If you believe this is the best course of action, we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we'll do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know if you would be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen did you have in mind? Let's see now. Ooh, excuse me. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with all you aboard to defend them off, it could be over in an instant if they managed to just get one good hit on the cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have in mind to install grounding rods. Do you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? I suppose that's one way to describe him, yeah. You could ask Wukavu. You could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. Heh, you mean Wukavu. All he has is quirks, and there's no question he has carpentry. A master carpenter from Otano, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have him. We'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this dome in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that need moving. Heavy equipment. I suppose you know anyone up to the task? Perhaps Zermawar can help. Zermawar would be perfect. You're hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Hawkwi, and I'd be sure that he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Hawkwi? I'll be damned. But not one for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Let's assault ballistas on the train. Big ones. Let's borrow guns from Kona for everyone. Guns, eh? Well, they're suitable in theory. Takes no ordinary marksman to hit a flying target. Maybe something that doesn't require that level of skill, because weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Christem employed etheric cannons for its defenses, so I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. Well, I did not conceive them myself. I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so once it's highly conductive to ether, the power of the cannon will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, huh? Might be the miners over the springs can help with that. And if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get drawing up schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenzi is in charge of our supply, so it might be good to talk with him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. This train's gonna be outfitted like a boss by the end of this. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm gonna try and enlist some more help from among their friends back in Dawntrail. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I shall send Zenzo over to the southeast. FC's asking about disconnects. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons. Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with the miner. Can I leave that to you? Great! You're friends with AIT, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get the crystals you're after, it's her. Oh, what brings you around these parts? Fire crystals, high purity. Purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? Now remember, Cerule and Alas. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to see why Aaronville thinks so highly of you. Alonzi! Oh yeah, we're comparing the Free Company chat, Guild chat, is comparing the launch of this expansion to the last launch, and it's like, yeah, it is like night and day. A lot of fire wildlife in these parts. I think it's due to the cerulean, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often you see the bigger, dominating sort. That's what you need. All you have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw the leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watching nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Let's get the Choco up and running. Oh, deal with you first. Mob. Yep. No signs of your prey. Perhaps you'll have better luck to the south. There's the big one. Amazing, you dealt with the beast in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see that he gets it. These fire crystals for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. Now we'd grumble if you knew I was asking this. Please take care of Ellen, should ya? Anyway, I best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Welcome about heading to the station. This looks like some target practice. Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Aaronville. We'll be on our way soon and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about our time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Got a cornucopia of people here helping out. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliolol, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valcona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Illuminator Furler does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. Battery. Fine. Go. It is nice to see this isn't a one and done type deal. That's nice to see. Oh god, we're teaching Waklamot how to use the cannon. They are pooped. Alright everyone, that'll do it. I kinda wish this part was voice acted. You've done your part, leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Hear, hear. We love Tyrell, and we love you, Val Waklamot. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Don't go copyright. Dude, that'll be fine. It's Final Fantasy XIV. All the music's in Final Fantasy XIV. We'll be fine. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. All aboard! From here on out, we won't stop working until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now'd be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
Yeah, not exactly something we can do a test of.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
In the immortal words of Snart, make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan. So the plan will probably work up until the point where the train rams itself into the enemy base.
Finished at last!
Oh, good God. Not exactly what I was expecting. That's a... Well, it's a battering ram.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Good Lord.
Amazing!
I was expecting, like, armor plating, not wood.
Yep.
But hey ho.
She's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
Yeah, fair dues, fair dues. Got to deal with the lightning. So yeah, wooden armor makes more sense.
Outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
Oh, magnificent! This is the toughest locomotive I've seen. Let them try and stop us in this. It's a shame we have to blow her up.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
Yeah. Let's rock and roll.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Yep.
You won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
Oh, you've been practicing your invisibility
It should
spells,
last long
haven't you?
enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be, I suppose.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down.
No dying! You are not allowed to die.
All aboard!
Time to ride the invisible train.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go.
I'll admit, I was expecting this part to be a dungeon.
Stand fast, everyone.
Landing logs are doing their job, at least.
No, you don't.
Nope, just switching to conventional firearms now.
They switched to firearms!
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Come on. Move your furry butt. No, 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 no. No, you do not. I got your backs.
Aaronville, I need you to take over for me.
She's intercepting bullets with her axe.
End of the line, everyone!
Just toss a stick at it. Choo choo!
That was too close. Still alive, Aaronville?
Mostly.
Alright then, time to head on in and, well, see what damage we can do.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Vanguard, now accessible. That'll be the dungeon. Again, I thought the train was going to be part of the dungeon, but... okay, she's going to be able to make her way back. Good. And with that, that'll be where I end the stream for now, as I go to do the dungeon of its own video. JaffaArchfiend